Hi, welcome to Computer Applications. I'm Amy McElvain and I'm your instructor for this semester, and I'm excited to have you in class. I am going to walk you through how to navigate CougarNet for this class and how to get logged on to SimNet. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so you can see everything that you'll be looking at to get started with the class. Okay, so you do need to begin once you get logged into CougarNet on the course home tab. You'll just read through all the news items. This very first one is just going to walk you through how to get started with the class. First step is to read everything on the course homepage. Once you do that, you're going to go back to content, read through the Getting Started module, read through your syllabus. You're going to take a syllabus and orientation quiz. You're going to get SimNet set up, which is the platform you're going to use to complete your assignments and computer applications. And then you'll move to module 1 to start your coursework. There's my office hours, some information, and a little bit about me. Okay, so once you get through this page, you're just going to move to content. When you get in content, you're going to have your modules over here to the left. They are broken down by week. Everything is due on Tuesday, and it kind of follows the same process throughout the whole semester. Now, if this video is showing a 15-week course, but I do offer a 5-week and a 7-week, so your modules will have more assignments in each one. So just keep that in mind if this is if you're in a 5-week or 7-week class. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to start with the Getting Started module, and there is a lot of information in here, but it's all very important to read through and watch the videos so you understand how to get everything set up for SimNet and how the the assignments work when you get in there. And then I will discuss test out and just a little bit more about each of these modules. But just to get started, let's look in here. You should have clicked on the orientation to get to this video. So we're just going to work our way down. The next thing in here is the Office 365 guide. You may or may not need this. If you have Microsoft Office on your computer already, then you do not need this. But if you don't, then you can download it for free, and you get it for a year to use, for this class and other assignments. So if you click on this link, it's going to open up to a PowerPoint. And if you just scroll down on the second page, there's a link that takes you to Office. And then you will have to put in your school email address for it to work and to get it. So this is going to put Office on your computer, and that will allow you to complete the projects. So you just follow the instructions through here to get it installed on your computer. And then you should be ready to go as far as doing your projects when you get to that step. Okay, so I just went back to the Getting Started tab. The next thing is just a short video about SimNet, and I'm going to let you watch these on your own. Below that is the McGraw-Hill SimNet link. So you will click on this to set up your SimNet account, and it automatically should take you to the screen, and it's going to use your CougarNet login information. Okay, so you'll click that link. The next two are videos on how to complete assignments in SimNet. One is called a SimPath, and this video will explain it. The SimPath you do have to use, or you use in the just online. You don't go into Word, Excel, PowerPoint application. The projects, any project, you will be downloading a Word, Excel, PowerPoint file on your computer. You will work through it, and more will be on the video for that. The next link is it just shows a list of all the assignments for the semester. So it just shows you what is due each week and the due dates if you want to look at that all at once. Okay, so going back to the Getting Started tab. The next thing is the syllabus. There's a link here, or you can go to your student tools and you can see the syllabus there. So you do want to look through that and complete this video and all these things, because you will have a syllabus and orientation quiz. Just want to make sure you know the due dates and what's expected. So you'll take that. So you'll click that link. It's taken within CougarNet, and that is due the end of the week. So depending on when your class starts, make sure and look at the due date. That is how I will verify your attendance. So please get that done as soon as possible. The last thing down here, it's only for people that are using Chromebooks. If you're using a Chromebook, then you will need to remotely log in. So there's instructions here. Please reach out if you have further questions, and I will be happy to walk you through the process if you need help with that. But you will just use your CougarNet user ID and password if you need to remotely log in. So this will allow you to use Microsoft Word, Excel, and PowerPoint on a Chromebook. Okay, so again, this is only for Chromebook users. And if you are using a Mac, I do want to discuss that for just a minute. Mac computers are a little bit more challenging with computer applications than using just a Windows computer. But if you have one, it is possible. I will show you when we go in the project video there, you will have a little bit different instructions for that. So I'll save that information for that video there. But all those devices you are able to use those. It's just a little bit more challenging and difficult with a Mac. And Chromebook, you just have an extra step there. But again, just reach out with any questions. Please email me. I do want to see students, and I'm here to help you. So please don't hesitate to ask any questions that you might have. All right, so that gets us through the Getting Started tab. So once you do that, then you're ready to begin work. There's two things that you can do. One is you could try to test out of this whole class and have 3 assignments. If you make 80% or above, then you're done with the class for the semester. If you feel like you need to go through all the modules, that's perfectly fine. You're here to learn. Then you would just go down and start with module 1. And so I'm gonna just show you the test out link, but there's gonna be a separate video for that. So I'm going to click on test out, and just to explain it briefly, you will be completing 3 modules if you score 80% or above by August 31st. Then you're finished with the class. Again, another video on that to come, and it'll be located down here. Once you're ready, if you're not testing out, you're ready to begin work, you're just going to go to module 1. And it's set up the same throughout each module. At the very top, it says coursework. In this link here, it just tells you what you're doing in that module. And it's just going to talk about the introduction discussion and the post-test. So you can go in and read that, or you can just work your way down. Okay, once you complete those 2 things, you're ready to go on to module 2. Again, this explains what you're doing, and then you're just going to work your way down. So everything in module 2 is due on September 5th, and it has your due dates here. So let's go ahead and click on one of these. So at the very top on this, if it says the SP post-test, that is called a sim path you're going to be working on, and you will have a different video on how to complete a sim path. But I do want to show you that if you click on this, it takes you directly to SimNet and to that sim path. Okay, so I'm going to open it as a student. And this is what it looks like if you go directly from CougarNet into a sim path. So, and that's the PowerPoint 1 SP sim path. So on a sim path, you are going to have a pre-test. It does give you the option to skip it, but I would recommend doing it because if you make a 100 on your pre-test, you do not have a lesson and you don't have a post-test. So I would recommend doing that. Again, separate video on how to complete a sim path. I just wanted to show you how to get to it. I'm going to go back over to CougarNet. And let's see, let me click on module 2. So the next thing, once you complete your sim path, then you're going to go to the next assignment, and it is a guided or independent practice is what you'll have. Again, you'll click on this link, and I'm going to open it in the student. And this one looks a little bit different. And again, there'll be a separate video, and I will go through this in more details. But this is what it looks like. You will have to download a start file and resources that you're going to use and follow instructions. So again, this is what it looks like, and I will go in more detail on that. If you're in SimNet and you want to just look around in here, you can click on assignments. And I've only opened up 2 of them, so there's only 2 showing, but you will have all your assignments in here. So the orange ones, these are your sim paths. It'll have due dates, and it'll just be listed in order from left to right. There's a project, all the projects are in blue. It shows you over here, anything that's overdue, due soon, you've submitted. And again, you only have sim paths and projects throughout your computer applications class. Okay, so I'm back into computer applications, and let's see, I just want to make sure I don't forget anything. Okay, so that is just about the modules. I do want to go over, just read over the syllabus, and just if you have questions about course description, grading. Let me see, I don't know if it'll show, but I'm going to click on it and see. Okay, it does. All right, so here is the syllabus. It has, that whether if this class is online or in person, and here's my instructor information. I do have an open lab, so that means, come in, work. I mean, anytime I have in-person hours, those are for you just to drop in. I will be here. If I can't, then I'll leave a note on my door if a meeting comes up or an emergency, or I'll email you if it's something I know ahead of time. But typically, these are for you to just drop in. The virtual ones, I do ask that you email me and let's schedule a Zoom visit, or something like that, or we can email, but please come in and see me with any questions. I do have computers outside of my office, and that's where the open lab, you can work. I'm here if you have questions. And I am located in the Career Education Building in E308D, which is the 3rd floor, and it's an office suite, and I'm in the very back right office. There is a book, which, it's you may or may not need this. Most students just work through SimNet and they don't need the book. You can Google to get additional information if you're stuck on something and research it. That's a great way to just learn how to do stuff. Okay, assessments, you will have PowerPoint, Excel, and Word for the assessments, and you're going to be completing SimPaths in the projects. Your evaluation, there are discussions as well that are worth 10%. The SimPaths and the orientation quiz is 20%. Your chapter projects are 30%, and the capstone projects are 40% of your grade. Okay, here's the grading scale. And again, for the test out, you do have to score 80% or above to be able to test out of that section. Attendance policy, it is an online course, most of them that I have. So you're expected to do your work even if if the college closes down for some kind of emergency. And let's see, late assignments. I do accept late assignments. There will be a 10% penalty. And so if you scored a 95 on the SimNet assignment, you would get an 85 in your grade book. The semester ends December 7th, so all work is due September 6th. So nothing will be accepted after that. Everything is due again on Tuesdays at 11:59 p.m. to have it on time. Okay, so I'll just let you finish reading through this on your own. And if you have questions, please reach out. But that is the syllabus. All right, I think that is all for the orientation. And please read through and the rest of the information in the Getting Started tab. Watch all the videos so you know how to get onto SimNet. And if you have questions, again, please stop by my office or reach out at any time. I hope you have a great semester, and I look forward to working with you. Thank you.